Welcome to Billipedia Specials, about Korea. Our special segment where we feature anything and everything about Korea, sharing not only valuable insights and points to ponder, but also my personal opinions to hopefully educate viewers and offer unique perspectives that will provide valuable information to worldwide fans of K-pop, K-drama, and all things Korea. Kimchi, the iconic Korean dish made from fermented vegetables, is a staple in Korean cuisine. But to call kimchi merely a dish would be to vastly underestimate its significance. For Koreans, kimchi is deeply intertwined with their history, culture, and identity. The reasons why Koreans eat and value kimchi so much go far beyond its taste or nutritional value. These reasons are rooted in emotions, memories, and experiences that have been passed down through generations. As we delve into the 5 emotional and heartbreaking reasons why Koreans hold kimchi so dear, you may find yourself moved to tears as this humble dish represents the struggles, resilience, and deep familial bonds of the Korean people. But before we continue with our video, we are requesting all of you to please subscribe to our channel and do not forget to hit the bell notification button to stay updated with the latest videos from your favorite channel, Billipedia, your K-pop and K-drama encyclopedia. Also, to make this vlog more valuable, we'll share and provide some points to ponder and lessons we can learn from this video as well. 1. Symbol of resilience, the spirit of survival. Kimchi is much more than a delicious side dish, it is a symbol of resilience and survival. Throughout Korea's tumultuous history, the country has faced numerous hardships from wars, invasions, and occupations to natural disasters and economic struggles. During these times, food was often scarce, and people had to rely on whatever they could grow or preserve. Kimchi, made from simple ingredients like cabbage, radish, and chili peppers, became a staple because it could be made in large quantities and stored for long periods without spoiling. In many ways, kimchi represents the spirit of the Korean people, their ability to endure hardship and persevere against all odds. The fermentation process itself is symbolic of this resilience, just as kimchi is transformed from raw vegetables into a rich, flavorful dish through time and patience. The Korean people have transformed their struggles into strength and pride. Every time Koreans eat kimchi, they are reminded of the resilience that has carried their nation through its darkest days. It is a bittersweet reminder of the pain and suffering of the past, but also of the strength that has come from it. 2. Memories of family and loss, a taste of love and longing. For many Koreans, kimchi is inseparable from the memories of their loved ones, especially the women in their families, mothers and grandmothers, who traditionally made the dish. The taste of kimchi can evoke powerful emotions, bringing back memories of family gatherings, shared meals, and the love and care that went into preparing it. However, these memories are often bittersweet, especially for those who have lost these family members. The act of making kimchi was often a labor of love, with mothers and grandmothers spending hours, if not days, preparing the ingredients, seasoning the vegetables, and carefully storing the kimchi to ferment. For many, eating kimchi today is a way of staying connected to those who are no longer with them. It is a taste of the past, a reminder of the warmth and care of a mother's kitchen, and a way of keeping the memory of loved ones alive. This connection to family is deeply emotional, and it can be heartbreaking for those who have lost their loved ones. The taste of kimchi can bring tears to the eyes as it evokes the longing for a time that can never be recaptured. It is a reminder of the fragility of life and of the deep bonds that connect us to those we have lost. 3. Nostalgia for a vanishing way of life, the loss of tradition. As Korea has modernized and urbanized, many traditional practices have begun to fade away, including the communal preparation of kimchi known as kimjang. In the past, kimjang was a time when families and neighbors would come together to prepare large quantities of kimchi for the winter. It was a time of shared labor but also of shared joy as people worked together and strengthened their bonds. Today, however, this practice is becoming less common. With the rise of convenience foods and the fast pace of modern life, many people no longer make their own kimchi, opting instead to buy it from stores. This shift represents more than just a change in eating habits. It is a loss of community, tradition, and a way of life that has defined Korean culture for centuries. For older generations, this loss is particularly painful. They remember a time when life was slower, when people were more connected to their communities and their traditions. The disappearance of kimjang is symbolic of the broader changes that are sweeping through Korean society, and it evokes a deep sense of nostalgia for a vanishing way of life. Eating kimchi in today's world can be a way of holding onto these traditions, but it also serves as a reminder of what has been lost. 4. Connection to ancestral heritage, a link to the past. For Koreans, kimchi is not just food, it is a living connection to their ancestors. The tradition of making and eating kimchi has been passed down through countless generations, and each bite carries with it the weight of history. In the past, making kimchi was a communal activity that brought families and communities together, especially during the harsh winter months. The process of kimjang, where large quantities of kimchi are prepared and stored for the winter, was an opportunity for families to bond, share stories, and pass down cultural knowledge. However, this connection to the past is not just a nostalgic one. It is also tinged with sadness, as many Koreans feel a deep sense of loss for their ancestors who lived through difficult times. Wars, occupations, and poverty have scarred Korean history, and many families have stories of hardship and survival that are intimately connected to the food they ate. Kimchi, in particular, was often a vital source of nutrition when other foods were scarce. By eating kimchi today, Koreans honor the memory of their ancestors and the struggles they endured. It is a way of keeping their spirit alive, even as time moves on and the world changes. 5. Cultural identity and pride, a struggle for recognition. Kimchi is not just a food, it is a symbol of Korean identity. However, this identity has not always been easily accepted or respected by others. Throughout history, Korea has faced cultural pressure and even outright suppression from outside forces. During periods of foreign occupation, Korean culture, including its food, was often looked down upon or discouraged. Despite this, Koreans have fiercely held on to their traditions, with kimchi standing as a powerful symbol of their cultural pride and resistance. The struggle for recognition and respect has been a painful one, and it has left deep scars on the Korean psyche. Even today, there are moments when Koreans feel that their culture is not fully appreciated or understood by the wider world. Kimchi, in this context, becomes more than just a dish. It is a declaration of identity and pride in the face of adversity. However, this pride is often tinged with sadness. The history of kimchi is a reminder of the times when Korean culture was under threat and of the struggles that Koreans have faced in asserting their identity. Eating kimchi today is a way of honoring that struggle, but it also brings to mind the pain and challenges that have shaped Korean history. What can we learn from this video? The story of kimchi is not just a story about food, it is a story about resilience, family, and identity. It teaches us that the things we hold most dear are often those that connect us to our past, to our loved ones, and to our cultural roots. Kimchi reminds us of the importance of preserving our traditions, even in the face of change, and of the need to honor the struggles and sacrifices of those who came before us. It is a symbol of the strength that comes from adversity, and of the love and care that bind us together as families and communities. As we reflect on the emotional and heartbreaking reasons why Koreans value kimchi so much, we are reminded that true beauty lies in the connections we share and in the memories and traditions that sustain us through life's challenges. Kimchi also serves as a poignant reminder of the impermanence of life and the importance of cherishing the moments we have with our loved ones. Just as the flavors of kimchi deepen and evolve over time, so too do our relationships and experiences. However, like kimchi, these moments are fleeting, and they must be appreciated while they last. The act of making and sharing kimchi is, in many ways, a metaphor for life itself, filled with both sweetness and bitterness, shaped by time, and ultimately, a reflection of the love and care we invest in the people and traditions we hold dear. In this way, kimchi transcends its role as a mere dish, becoming a profound symbol of life's transient beauty and the enduring power of human connection. Thanks for watching our video, and please subscribe to our channel for more.